Yo, does my mic work? Am I synced up? Does the chat work? Did I mess everything up? Or did I do a stream, ignore the first one, where I had two running on YouTube for some reason. But I think I did it right. I think I did it right and we're here. How we doing? Is it working? No! Alright. Let's get it out of the way. You already know. Give me your hello YouTubes. I do this once a month. Which might turn into once a week, by the way. Because apparently I'm supposed to stream more often. How we doing? I gotta bring my entire table down. Because it's too high. Did I just do the meme? Alright, that should be good. You guys are saying it works, so don't troll me. You guys already know that I'm not good at doing this. There were 2 streams for some reason. I think it was trying to stream to YouTube Shorts. So, you know, that's exciting. Is the music too loud? I'm gonna have to call some people too. Shablimmy, how you doing? Over on the Twitch. 6 to 7 minutes into the Walt stream and he does the thing. Oh goodness. What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff because I think, despite there only being like 2 majors so far, this ranking is pretty insane. So we'll get to it in a second. I got a couple friends who are going to be joining me for the call. I'm going to get some of their insight too. But how have you guys been? When was the last time I streamed? It was the movie night, right? So it's probably been 3 weeks to a month. Is that right? Now I'm going to look. I'm going to look at my calendar. Johnny Boybs, is that what that says? Thanks for following. Appreciate that. I think that's over on Twitch. Once again, my Twitch notification, or my noties in general just don't work. So if any of you prime to me for whatever reason, you shouldn't do that. Or join the YouTube memberships, you should do that. I might see it, but I don't get like an audio cue for it. My stream is super messed up. So I'm looking for someone who can maybe help me fix my stream and make it look nice and present nice, because I clearly am out of my element here. Despite how goated he is, Zane has had tough rankings at majors this year. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. That's kind of why I wanted to have the stream, for so many reasons. Also, I think the top 10, or like even the top 5, is, at least like the predictions I've had and the conversations I've had with people, they're, at least right now, genuinely crazy. Like, I don't know if anyone from the old guard of Melee could have ever possibly predicted a top 5 as insane as this one is at this moment in time, or maybe at this moment in time. Again, my opinions, but I'm not a Smash player or viewer, but your content is so good and entertaining. Also, Fly is my favorite LCS LoL team, so double win with that sponsorship. Love that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Tucker. It's yeah, it's been fun. FlyQuest is awesome, man. They have been a great group. We got another video coming out on Friday with them, and then I will be officially halfway through my contract with them, with the hopes, obviously, that I get signed by them for longer term or permanent. But thankful that it worked out either way. I'm so happy that my stream has been not that bad at the start. It seems like I'm not dropping frames from what it looks like. I actually hit record today too, so Jazara in the chat, I'll have an actual raw recording for you instead of you having to pull off YouTube. That's so dope. And yeah, we're gonna trim this down to like a, I don't know, like a YouTube length, probably 20-30 minutes or so, to talk about some predictions. How far down do you guys want to go for this, because I feel like top 50 is probably too much for this. The real reason for this stream, by the way, is because there are like 2 complete bombshells for the Melee rankings, again, as they stand right now, and again, my opinion. So I don't know if this is actually going to end up being the case or not, but like, just being kind of tapped in the way that I am, I looked at some of the results and I came to 2 or 3 insane conclusions. And I think my friends Dark Gen X and Mono, and both of them actually former top 100 players, maybe will make top 100 this year as well, hopefully. I think they agree with it. I talked with Dark Gen X like 2 days ago, and he definitely agrees. I'm not sure about Mono. But that was really the reason for this stream, was I had like 3 predictions that are probably insane to people who aren't like super locked into what's going on at like the regional level or like performance wise for like the tippy top. That'll probably make people go like, whoa, this is pretty crazy. So I don't really know if going all the way to like a top 50 as the summer ranks do is worthwhile, because like anything can happen in the next few months, and there are so few tournaments this year that it's really hard to, I think make like really granular decisions in that, and that's why I leave it to the panelists at the end of the year. But I just thought that was cool. So maybe we do like top 25 or thereabouts, or something like that. Like the top 10 is obviously what I think you guys are interested in the most. But that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think though. You know, Mono, I'm from PR. Nice. Top 20 or 25. I yearn for the Wizzy #1. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. We'll get there in a second. Different Mono. Yeah, actually, sorry. Yeah, this is the Mono from Canada. Skurai. Wait, are you hang on. Are you SSBM Scry, or are you spelled that way on purpose? Hang on. Where are you? What's your channel? Where are you? Okay, different Scry. I think we need a Roy in the summer rankings, not gonna lie. I mean, that's pretty based also. Is Melee dying? I wouldn't think so. It's a lot lighter this year than it has been in a long time, but like I said in the last stream for like 2 hours on repeat, it's, you know, people are gonna play it and people are gonna like it forever, so it's probably gonna dwindle. Like, the numbers have certainly gone down year over year, but you know, that's the thing with like any old thing, is unless you get some crazy resurgence from something like another documentary or venture capital, then you're gonna have a hard time seeing growth for something that's this old. Am I owned by private equity? Are you the one that made that comment? Because I have it screenshotted. I want you guys to know that I started like a photo carousel series on my Instagram. And full disclaimer, this is not me encouraging you to be weird. Don't be weirdos about this. But I put like crazy unhinged comments on my Instagram, and people seem to like it so far. So I don't know if you're the guy that wrote the private equity comment, but that one is queued up for this weekend to go on the next carousel. I gotta turn on my AC also because it's hot as fuck in here. And I guarantee my AC is gonna turn off immediately because it's so annoying. I got some fun announcements coming up that I'm not allowed to talk about yet, so I'll leave it at that. So basically that was an announcement of an announcement. Yeah. And cool. I think let's get started here, because I've been keeping Dark Gen X waiting for hours and I feel bad. So I'm gonna give him a call. You guys are gonna tell me if the audio's good, because the mixing with Discord is gonna be a little awkward. as it was the last time, and then we'll just go from there. But yes, guys, announcement has been announced. Get excited. All I'll say about it, which I don't think gives anything away, is that I'm probably gonna stream more often. That's all there is to it. All right, let's give him a call. And joining me once again, for people who are just tuning in, first off, welcome. We're going to be talking with DarkGenix and Mono, resident New York Ice Climbers player and Canada Yoshi player, who both made top 100 last year. And we're going to get some opinions from everybody. Hopefully everything can be heard okay, because I'm going to have to figure this part out. Hang on. Hello, hello.
Hey.
Okay, chat, you guys tell us if we sound good.
All right, I'll talk for a second for chat. And Walt, for the record, I did not make top 100 last year, but I'm flattered that you thought so.
Wait, you were? I thought you were. Wait, did you make
ballot.
it? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I feel like that was mean then.
Yeah, you know what? It's okay. It just haunts me every waking moment
you'll
of
just
my
get it
life.
this year.
Surely. I mean, there has to be tournaments to get it this year, and so far we're not off to a great start with that
We
one.
can't have that conversation today, man. That's
You're
not
the best
good.
active Yoshi right now.
Dude, how are we going to talk about the top 25 of the rankings without talking about the
Dude, I know.
tournaments so far?
I know. Okay. All right. Everyone's saying audio is great. So welcome, in my heart, top 100 players, DarkGenix and Mono. Yeah, let's address the elephant in the room at the start of this. First off, is Fortnite overrated? Second, there have only been 2 majors this year, so I feel like placements probably matter a lot for that reason. So one bad placement, and Justin, you're a panelist, right? So you can maybe talk about this a little bit more, at least from the perspective of how you weight things. But I feel like with so few events, like if you flatline for one, that's probably terrible for your prospects. And then regionals come into effect a little bit more. So we'll probably have to get into that. But there's not a lot of material for us to go off of right now.
No, but just a quick disclaimer for that. There's not a lot of material to go off of. I wouldn't say this is indicative of a downturn with Melee. If you look at the next couple of weeks, starting next weekend in a row, we have Full House into Pat's House, into Altitude Sickness, into a bunch of regionals happening at the same time, into Creed, into Smash Camp Heartlands, into Battle of BC, all in a row. So there's going to be plenty of Melee to eat up for the spring into the early summer. It's just the first couple of months have been a bit barren for Melee standards, so the rankings are going to look a little bit mickey, but what aren't they, you know? I say this as an SSBM ranked panelist.
To be fair, the beginning of the year is generally pretty quiet. There's always like Genesis and then a bit of a drought. It's just that instead of having Battle of BC in like April, it's
in June.
June this year.
It's in June, and we also don't have a Full Bloom this year.
Oh, is that right?
True.
I actually didn't even know that.
Full Bloom didn't happen this year, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so I'm looking at the major list right now, and it's thin, at least for right now, from what's like confirmed and announced. And this doesn't include Battle of BC. It doesn't include I guess like we'll probably put CEO on here depending on attendance.
If people go.
Collision also historically has been in March 2023 and 2024. Collision was in March and it didn't happen this. It was moved to August in 2025. It hasn't been announced yet. And then Nouns Bowl happened last year in April, and that is not happening this year as there's no Nouns for this year. So there normally is like a third event by this point, but currently we have 2, and out of the blue for a major is relatively smaller, so it's a little a little bit less than normal.
Out of the blue only ended up being a major because we were so starved for events that the top players kind of jumped on the opportunity.
I mean, honestly,
I think it's good. I think it's nice. I think
it was one of the best
I
tournaments I've seen in a while too.
No,
like,
it was a great viewing experience, and I mean, Chicago deserves it. So, by all means.
It was my favorite tournament of all time. It's just a shame that it cut out right before the end of Game 15.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was So sad. I feel like I jinxed it though because I DM'd you and I was like, Ice Climbers gave him 15, and then Slug didn't do it. But
yeah,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Wonderful tournament though. Wonderful tournament though. Shouts to the Chicago crew and for all of the networking they did at Genesis to put this all together, because they've run out of the blue multiple times before. Because like out of the blue 1 through 4 were all like just like flat out regionals, and this getting all of the top players to come together in the room. And granted, like what Matt Mono said before of just like there weren't really that many events, so people try to conglomerate around this one. I think it's nice that they actually end up doing it, because there's definitely a world where they don't, and we have literally nothing from Genesis to Full House.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I guess just someone said pull up the Smash calendar. I can't even remember what that link is anymore, but I can send it to you. But yeah, this is missing Gommel. This is missing Battle of BC. So I guess Canada is just like not represented right now.
Here, I sent it in our little secret Illuminati group chat.
Oh, ooh, you say it like that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can I? Is this public? Can I? Oh, this one is public.
This is the public one. There's
I was like, I'm not gonna drag this into a tab that everyone can see right now.
No, you can actually drag this one into a tab that everyone can see. This is the one which is completely fine. But there's a bunch of unannounced events that aren't on here.
So Supernova is the big one as well.
Yep.
I believe they now have a venue. Level Up Expo, I feel like is more ultimate than Melee.
Riptide?
Riptide is not on here as well.
No, Riptide's on there.
It is. It's on the bottom. It's in September.
I meant on the major tournaments, Liquipedia.
Oh.
So, yeah, so I mean, like the ones that I would consider probably are definitely Supernova, BC, Gommel, and then Riptide.
I think
is
Altitude
Fringe.
Sickness could end up being
Altitude
one.
Altitude Sickness makes it. Not leaking the Walt Invitational, should I? That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess Creed? Creed has been, like, pretty stacked recently, too.
Creed will be big, but I think it's close enough to Battle of BC that it won't probably get the benefit of scarcity.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, as it stands right now, like, the lack of majors in the first, 4 months of the year has made this really interesting for placements. So I mean, like, well, let's get started with some of the picks, because I feel like 1 through 5 is probably insane to people who, and this is what I was teeing up before I called you guys to the chat, is my predictions, and Justin, we talked about this like a couple days ago.
Yes, we did.
Are crazy.
Police Story.
Yes, we saw Jackie Chan, the movie that made Jackie Chan famous, which was awesome. And they blew up a town, and it was insane. But I think the 2 big bombshells to drop right now, and I'll just get right in front of it, is let's say we do like top 25 players, because I feel like it's gonna get too granular to go from like 25 to 50, especially with as little data as we have. But if you guys have thoughts on that, then I'm down to keep going. The biggest thing right now is that, based on results, I think Zane is genuinely not even like top 25. Like, so we probably aren't writing Zane's name on this list.
Well, that's crazy.
He hasn't done that well at majors, which is
full disclaimer, which is this is obviously gonna cut out of context, and we're gonna all look idiots in like 2 months when Zane wins a major.
Right now, like today,
he is one of the best players in the world. Zane is definitely like a top 2 player at the worst in the world skill-wise. In regards to his results right now, as the first seed of Genesis, he got 17th, losing to Rap Monster and Cody, beating Juicebox and Graves. He got 5th as the first seed out of Blue, where he beat Chem and Ginger and lost to Wizzy and HBox, and then he won a regional Bare Necessities, beating Day Tripper twice, J-Chu, Dawson. He doesn't have any wins over people who'd be ranked in the top 25. Like Ginger probably will be ranked top 25.
Ginger is his like best win right now, though.
Yeah, and if your best win is, and he's consistent too. Like all of his losses are going to be to top 10 player. Spoiler, but if your best win is Ginger, that's not a particularly strong result to put yourself in top 25. No disrespect to Ginger or anything like that either. He's a great player. Definitely going to be a top 25 for sure.
Yeah.
It's just
but
for Zane,
guys,
this is
okay. Okay. Because my chat's going crazy. No. I'm not
pretend that Zane is not going to end up in the top.
No, it's
10
not about where he ends up. I think as of right now, on tax day in the U.S. 2025, his results do not put him in the top 20.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just off of like the January up until right now in this exact window of time. Like no one is saying that like Zain is not a top 3 player in the world. And we also, at the beginning of this said this is going to be really out of whack because there's not that many events to go off of right now. Just if the ranking season were to end right now, if COVID-2 were to hit at this exact moment and the Melee gods demanded a ranking, Zain would not be top 20.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to make a super. Well, Justin, when's the cutoff for summer? Is it after BC?
Usually it's after GOML.
Okay,
but
so like July.
It's probably because they normally reveal the summer ranking during Supernova, so it probably will be like July-ish. I would say.
I would
GOML's a
imagine
little late
that
this year.
GOML is like the week before Supernova, I think, this year.
Yeah,
so
so it's
I would
probably gonna be
imagine
like
that
July.
Yeah.
the cutoff will be
Yes. Okay. So, Mono, you are correct. I think it is completely fair that Zain ends at, top 5 or better easily. But off of the very few majors that have come and the teenager Luigi with the backpack, who's been put him in the backpack for a couple tournaments, he doesn't really have the results, at least like immediately right now, which is why it's crazy. That was like again, I said this to the chat, like this was part of my motivation because we were looking at results and then me and Justin were talking about it and we were like, that's kind of wild that at least right now he is definitely not in the conversation for top 10.
Yeah, and also to be clear, I would still advocate for Zain to be seated very, very high at events, like very easily top 5. It's just based off of these 2 or 3 data points and this 4-month period, he is not top 20.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the reasons that throwing out all of the data at the beginning of the year is pretty ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I guess it's also, this is like a fundamental issue with like panel-based voting too, right? Like, because people are going to weight some of this stuff differently. But I don't know. I mean, like, where would you place him right now?
No, I think you're right that he's probably there's no shot that he's in the top 10 if we are basing it off of 2 tournaments, one of which the bracket was rigged, so he had to play Rat Monster.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I think maybe I could put him at like middle 20 to 25, but that might be generous too, just based on what we were just saying. So
yeah, I mean, I think the better thing to do is probably start at the top and then move down and look where one win against Ginger starts to look like a good result.
Yeah,
because he has no bad losses.
Okay, so let's start. I think this is a very obvious elephant in the room. I don't think any Melee head would disagree that number 1 is definitely Cody right now.
Yeah, it's Jerry, 100%.
He won Genesis. It's actually really interesting too, because I don't think there's really much discussion to be had on Cody being ranked 1. He won Genesis, but I think that there is a very real possibility that Cody, whether it's deliberate or not, does not end up hitting activity for top 100. So he might win 2 or 3, maybe 4 majors this year and not get ranked.
Dude, Luigi wins by doing nothing. That's crazy. I don't.
Current results, he's ranked 1.
Yeah,
Cody, Jerome, Schwab.
Fucking Jerry. God damn it, Ohan. That's so bad. This was the other big bombshell that I had from my predictions and my conversations with Justin is, I believe, based on results right now, ranks 2 through 5 are in some contention of these 5 players. So these 4 slots are going to some of these 5 players, and that's the obvious candidates, which are Hungrybox and Moki, and then the not obvious candidates of Wizrobe, Slug, and Rat Monster.
Let's go Slug! Slug sweep, baby! Ice Climbers back in a big way!
It might be Slug is top 3. So, and maybe Salt also. That's a good point. Maybe
almost,
there's a lot of good players.
Yeah. So those 4 slots for those 6 players, I think.
I think.
Oh wait,
he's
and
number
Jmook,
2.
right?
Jmook also would be in that content. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Jmook is like probably 3 or 4, but we'll go top down. We'll go
Off
top
of
down.
what, man?
He got second to Genesis.
Yeah, I guess. But you know what? when there were 2 majors and Cody Schwab won one of them, I think that the guy who won the other one probably a second.
Oh, I agree with that. I think Wizrobe is 2. I don't think Jmook's 2. I think Wizrobe's 2 off of the fact that he, won the second major. And his Genesis wasn't bad either. Like, at the end of the day, like, he lost to Jmook and he lost to, he lost to Jmook in winners in a pretty close set.
Yeah.
And then he lost to Cody in the Losers Warpath. But he also beat Rap Monster 3-0 during the Genesis run, which aged very, very well. Rap Monster a lock for top 10 right now. In this 2 tournament period, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was getting
Are
top
we
10
considering
here.
Cashbox results? I mean, like, I look at online results, but in truth, like, I'm not always like around when they happen. So like, Justin had messaged me. This is a Roism and YouTube chat, but Justin had messaged me when Rap Monster beat Cody, and so like, I think that's a huge uptick for Rap Monster to be like argued maybe like 5th or 6th, but like, what do I know, right? Because it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna count for the official rankings, but it's so hard to not look at that and be like, even if it's online and even if Cody like was rusty or whatever it was, he still beat like the inarguable best player in the world. So for me, that's like a huge green check mark. I don't know.
I think it just bides well for him. Like, there's a lot of players who are doing really well on, like, Rap Monster doing amazing online. Players like DK Kid and Ultra, who are both doing, like, DK Kid has good results. DK Kid being Dial M, sorry, but
Yeah.
like Dial M having really good results as well on LAN, but his online results are significantly better than his
This is
IRL
true
results of the
also.
year,
So Michael in YouTube says if cash boxes would count, then that helps Zane because he has Cody and HBox wins. I think that's pretty
Yes.
fair also. So it gets a little bit more complicated for that reason. And then maybe we kind of throw the asterisk on Zane isn't exactly number 20 right now, but he's probably a little bit higher. But yeah, I think, and we'll lock in number 2. I think at least right now, number 2 is Wizzy.
100%.
He won a major. Can't really argue with that one. And his Genesis, he beat Rap Monster and SDJ.
Yeah, so I mean, just the out of the blue win alone is huge. Wins over HBox is huge.
2 on
Pretty good
Slug, 1 on
performance
Zane,
on-
1 on Josh, 1 on Aklo.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really good run to win a major.
Of course, yeah. And then he got, what, 5th at Genesis? So,
He beat
Yeah.
Ultra, Ben, SDJ, Rap Monster, then lost to Jmook and Cody, which is very respectable because Jmook is a lock for top 5 as well.
yeah, what I'm trying to think now is in what order do we put? Because, yeah, I guess 3 through 5 is probably between Jmook.
Well, write them
Honest-
down in like the
Write them
column
down,
to the
yeah.
right.
Yeah, let me do this.
Because I think there's someone who you haven't listed that I think could
I think
possibly sneak in
Jmook,
at 5.
Slug, Rap Monster, who else did I say? Salt, and HBox Moki, right?
There's another
And then
player
Josh Man?
that you didn't mention. Let's look at Soonsay's results.
Oh, he has been doing good.
Well, he only went to 2 tournaments, or 1
This is
tournament,
true.
really.
But at the one tournament he went to, he did get 3rd and beat HBox at it.
I don't think Box is 3 off of the data we have right now. But we'll get to that in a second. Keep going.
For the record, I don't think Soonsay is top 5 right now, but I think he's a lock. I think he's good for top 10 off of the 1 tournament he's been to, but I would consider Soonsay.
So annoying that
Josh
he's on
also
show.
has been, like, I don't think Josh would be top 5 off of this, but I think he's pretty solidly still top 10.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think who's listed here are probably fighting for 3 through 5. And it kind of depends on if we're counting onlines or not, which for this one, I'm counting online. I don't know.
I mean, if you count online, it's probably, like, Zane's in that conversation too, but
Yeah, it makes it so hard.
it just depends on whether or not you decide to. Because SSBM rank doesn't, but if you want to generate clicks, or if you want to check on the player, like, if you want more data and want to see where the players' trajectories may be, I think that net play is a pretty good indicator of where people will go, even if it doesn't count.
What's the results website again that is in Liquipedia? Because
There's
that shows...
Super Major GG and there's Lucky Stats.
Oh, should we use Lucky Stats?
I think both are good.
Because that shows regionals too, right?
Both do.
Alright, let's go to Lucky Stats, because, yeah, I'm just pulling up people's pages and getting 0 tournaments for 2026. Yeah, I think number 3... I don't know.
It's got to be Jmook, right?
I'm torn between Jmook and Slug, honestly. Because I feel like Slug has been doing so... maybe 4 is safe for Slug, but like if we're gonna bring back in online, like the caveat to all of this is then like, yeah, Zane is probably like in this range as well.
Well, what did Slug get at Genesis? Like
Slug
which
didn't
one?
go to Genesis.
Right. Well then, I mean, this is why ranking off of a tournament's a little bit
It's
ridiculous.
bad.
So Slug didn't go to Genesis, but he went to 2 regionals in which he got second at Smash Valley, beating Crudo twice. Crudo, who would be in like the 11-15 range right now, and lost to Rat Monster twice, which Rat Monster would be top 10. This is a pretty respectable loss.
Yeah.
And then Super Fusion, where he won the tournament, beating OG Kid, E-Poodle, B-Bats, and 404 Cray. He did lose a set to 404 Cray in Grands, but 404 Cray ended up winning the tournament over 404 Cray. Anyway, but like, first, this is not a lot of data ultimately, but like I think that placing high at your regionals when you don't really have too many data points to go off of is a good look.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we knock him down to like below top 5 for those reasons, but I think I'm with you, Mono, that it's probably Jmook.
Let's do this with maybe like a shred of knowledge that Jmook is really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
like,
Like,
is it
I appreciate
fair
that-
to put Jmook above Zane if we're gonna count Zane beating Cody and Juan at
I mean, if
Cashboxes?
you want, you could also just compare the wins that they got, right? So like, Slug, 2 on Crudo, 2 on 404 Cray, 1 on Wizzy, 1 on Jmook, 1 on Ossify, 1 on Moki. Between Genesis and Out of the Blue, Jmook has 1 on Crudo, and then wins on Sunsei, Wizrobe, Joshman, and Aklo. And I think that wins-wise, it's like pretty comparable with Slug having the head-to-head. Both have a Wizzy win. Like Slug has the Moki win, Jmook has the even with Josh. Jmook also has the Akla win, and then you could argue that like Slug's losses to Rat Monster like drag him from 3rd, and then the loss to 404 Cray, like the loss to 404 Cray, while 404 Cray would still be like a top 30 player in this on this range, isn't a great look. But he's also going to more stuff. I still personally would give it to Jmook, but I do think Slug's still top 5.
You know what? I've changed my mind. If we're living in Looney Tunes land where 2 tournaments constitutes the data, I think that we can look at Slug's wins and say that the volume of wins gives me more confidence in him being 3 than it gives me when Jmook. And arguably, a loss to Rat Monster isn't as bad as a loss to Joshman.
Yeah,
based on these 2 tournaments.
Rat Monster could be higher than Joshman.
I guess, okay, let me re-ask the question then. So to address Willow in the Twitch chat, I don't know if we're including online results or not. That's kind of
Let's not.
like we started this by, or I started this by saying, if we are not including online results, Zane is probably like below 20 or like around the 20 to 30 rank, just off of like offline results alone. But it really throws into disarray if we count the wins he gets on arguable top like 1 to 8 players, which are, you know, like Cody and Juan. Because I think, if we were to, like, the question I'm going to repose is, if we were to count it, then Zane is probably like 6th? 5th? Like, because how do you justify him over any of these, right? Even with a good win on Cody.
The thing is, like, we're not going to count the online results, or like the rankings don't count the online results. Why, if we're entertaining ranking people period this early in the season. Why not just embrace it, you know?
But I mean, part of this is obviously like a meme too, because there are so like laughably few tournaments right now that it is very difficult to have a reasonable ranking that everyone will agree with.
Zane 20th is funny and
yeah,
it's
funny. It's funny.
Let's fucking roll, dude.
Yeah. Okay, fine. All right, Jmook 3. Jmook 3.
Jmook 4. Come on, give Slug his flower.
All right, fine. Slug 3.
Let's go, Ice Climbers to the moon. Love to see it. Love to see it.
I listen. We're doing this. I think he's top 5. But then that counts online. Is Rat Monster beating Zane a top 20 player? Worthy of him getting top 5?
Rat Monster beating rank 3 player Slug twice though.
True.
That's pretty meaningful.
That's pretty good.
This is where it gets so tricky. No, it's not fun. Why did I agree to this? It's not going to be fun for my editor because I want him to make like a 30-minute cut down of this, and we're going to talk for like an hour.
Well, let's vibe it. Let's just go off from the heart, man.
Just vibe coding the rankings.
I mean, obviously my heart wants Rat Monster at 1, but that's just not true.
Well, put him 5, and then the YouTube thumbnail can have a Luigi. It'll be great.
What other offline wins did he have? It was Slug, Zane. I guess like
Rat Monster?
Yeah.
So Rat Monster is he's interesting because he is one of the most active. I think he might actually be the most active player because he's going to a bunch of regionals. So this is gonna be a little bit of a mouthful. So he went to Bare Necessities where he was seeded in a rigged way to play Zane. He ended up losing twice to Zasa and Zasa the North Carolina Puff and did not end up playing Zane. So he beat Frostbite, he beat Jchu, he lost to Zasa twice. He went to Sunset Melee in the beginning of the year in Massachusetts where he beat Kadoran, he beat SDJ, and then lost twice to SDJ. He went to a house tournament in MDVA where he lost twice to Bobby.
Okay.
And then he went to Cavalier Clash where he lost to Day Tripper, beat Day Tripper twice to win the tournament. Genesis where he beat Aura, he beat Zane, lost to Wizzy and Salt. He then won Smash Valley, beating Chem, Stormaris, Jude, and Slug twice. Then won Defend the District over Frostbite and Day Tripper twice. He's been to a lot of stuff. This sounds like a year's resume. This is like 3 months.
Oh yeah, no, I just had to press read more on his Lucky Stats page.
Yeah.
Like no one else has that.
He does have 1 loss to Anakin at a monthly, but ended up winning the tournament over Anakin anyway. And then he, at the last Defend the District, double eliminated Bobby and beat Juicebox. So he got his run back on Bobby for beating him at the house tournament. At Whorehouse Reborn, where he lost to Bobby twice, he beat Craig. So he's really regionally active.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the eternal ranking argument, right? Of like, are we punishing him for going to more stuff than everyone else? Because his wins are really good, but like the huge red flags are still Falcons are a problem, even though he did get the win on Salt online last week. Wizzy is like a massive problem. Like I said at Genesis, I actually think Wizzy is probably a harder matchup for Rap right now than Cody is. And he's beaten Cody online, at least, so far. I don't know. I mean, like, I think, obviously, like, top 10 is safe. But, like, what's the safest spot for him to be? Like 8 is probably, like, the absolute floor I would place him at. I don't know.
It's hard. I think we just look at all the players, maybe like list their wins and losses or any like notable things. And
yeah.
Then start
I think my hang
hard.
up right now is I'm comparing him to Juan, and he placed the same as Juan at Genesis, but went to like double the events. So.
But if you go to double the events and then lose to Anakin, like that's not a great vote of confidence.
Sure. Yeah. I think that's super fair. Also. Is 2 wins over Slug, who we put at 3, And the other thing is also like he has 2 offline wins on Zayn, right? So are we considering this in a vacuum where Rat Monster has a win on well, I guess Bare Necessity's Thug Finals, but that doesn't count, right?
No, that wouldn't count for rankings.
Yeah,
because he didn't get there. He lost to Zaza twice.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, but like I guess the point is, are we considering it in the vacuum of he beat Zayn, who's not having a good first 4 months of offline tournament results, or are we considering it he beat Zayn, who is the #1 player for the last 2 years? And I assume it's the latter, right? Like you obviously want to like punch up for those types of discussions.
I think Rat Monster, I think you reward Rat Monster for beating Zayn. But it's kind of it's really interesting because like in this vacuum, beating Slug twice is more meaningful than beating Zayn. And
right,
I think even if you count Zayn if you count Zayn high, I think Rat Monster has an argument for being 5. But I think if we're looking at this in the power vacuum, I think you have to count the wins for how good the player ends up getting ranked, and I think that Rat Monster isn't 5.
So then he's probably like 7.
I think he's around 6. So on my personal rank, I have him actually at 7.
I think for the logistics of doing this, I think you can put him at 5 and then move on to the next person. And if they do have better results than Rat Monster, you just move Rat Monster down and keep this moving.
Yeah,
otherwise, because otherwise we're just guessing.
Circles forever.
Infinite Tsukiyomi.
I think. Well, with all of that said, I do think HBox probably edges it out just based on Justin's discussion.
Okay.
So I would have HBox 5 right now.
Yeah, between Rat Monster Assault for 6, 7 had to do it one time, but we'll just do this for now. Let's talk a little bit about 5 and 6 though, because we spent a lot of time on Rat Monster. I feel like this ranking is just indicative of like how high did you place at Genesis, right? Because HBox got.
It's funny because HBox actually did not do that well at Genesis. He got 9th. He did beat Salt, which is pretty good, given that Salt is going to be top 10 as well. It's funny because like how well you place at Genesis is not why HBox is high as he is. And out of the blue, he beat Moki, Zayn, Aklo, and Spark all in a row, losing to Moki, winning the run back, and losing to Wizzy. And it might be a little bit of a spoiler. Spark, I think, is going to be like pretty high. I wouldn't say top 10. I actually wouldn't say like in the 11, but I think top like 15, maybe 15 or 16.
I think that's
safe.
So. Yeah, I was thinking he was probably going to be like 15 to 20 range at like first glance, but we'll get there in a second.
His Genesis run was tough, man. He beat me.
Yeah, top 100 Yoshi player.
Depending on who you ask, yeah.
Yeah.
So the other question here then is if this is kind of what we're going to lock in, at least for now, and then maybe we go back and reorder, is this justified to put Curtis and Mono? Obviously you live with him, or you used to live with him. Is this fair to put him at 8, you think?
Sure. I mean, as we introduce people, we can move them down.
Who else do we think goes here?
I think Sunsei has a pretty good argument.
Triff has a great argument.
Sunsei, Triff.
Who else is in Genesis top 8?
Yeah.
Crudo.
Josh.
Aklo's here has been not like super stellar, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have Aklo this. I think Aklo is like probably
what about
a tier
Axe?
down. Axe actually hasn't really done too much this year. At Genesis, he I was kind of alluding to it with the Spark thing. He actually lost to Spark at Genesis.
Okay. Looking at the lucky stats, so.
But
yeah, so like, probably between Moki Sunsei, I would guess.
I personally have Sunsei at 6. But,
really? Okay.
But it might be a little bit high because it's like he only went to one big event. Actually, now I'm looking at this, I think I would probably have Sunsei a little bit lower than 6. I probably had like maybe 8, maybe 7 or 8. But Sunsei went to Genesis, beat Triff, HBox, Kador, and lost to J-Mook and Cody. And then his only other event was
the Robin Fly
monthly,
South. Yeah.
The Robin Fly South, where he beat Venison. Is that how you pronounce it? Venison?
Yeah, Venison. Yeah.
Venison twice, but he actually lost to Venison in grand finals in the first set.
Okay.
Hey, dude, Venison's had a really good run there too. He also beat me.
Be a top, another top 100 Yoshi. Venison also has a Zuppy win last year. Like
Venison's actually disgustingly cracked. He's such a good player, and he just happens to live in Calgary, and so he can't go to anything.
I feel like this is following a similar pattern to, what was it, last summer? Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Where it was, like top 3 was super obvious, and then like 4 through 12 was kind of just like you could make an argument for them. Like some over others, right? Like I feel like Jmook is probably more likely to be 3, but we're putting Slug at 3 for the vibes right now. HBox is probably locked in at least top 5. Rat Monster, like I said before, is probably at his floor 8th. But you could make arguments to like kind of shuffle them in any order based on like your whatever argument you have, or like what you weight a little bit higher right now. So yeah, I think Sunsei then Moki is probably safe. And then for 10, I'm just looking for, because I don't even remember what events Triff has done.
All right, I've got a fun curveball to throw out early. I know this is premature, but we are ranking Cody Schwab first on the whole list.
Yeah.
And Cody has dropped 1 set so far this year.
Offline to
Dan Swift. Dan Swift.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a very real argument to make. Is it enough to justify him at 10th?
Let's up the ante. Swift has been to 2 tournaments this year. Genesis, where he beat Cody, controller broke, and then lost to Magi and Ossify immediately. And then the tournament before that, where he beat Aklo twice to win at a monthly.
That's true.
So he has he's 2-0 on Aklo, 1-0 on Cody, 1-0 on ePoodle for the year. That could be 10 in this vacuum of melee results.
I need you to know how angry it makes me that we're using ePoodle as a frame of reference for if someone should be ranked top 10. That guy is my eternal op. Oh my god. Every time I see him, he just like does some shit-eating grin for me. I'm like, I love the guy, but I'm just like, oh my god. Why did you get ranked? It's like...
At Super Fusion, after he lost to Slug, he was like talking and yelling at Django. He's like, bro, I can't believe I lost to Slug! That guy sucks, man! I'm so shit! Oh my god! And it was like literally 20 seconds after he lost the set. It was awesome. I love ePoodle. That guy's great.
My favorite piece of lore with him is I don't dislike him at all. Just putting that out there as the disclaimer for someone who's going to clip me out of context. The only time I have ever played Eli was at Supernova like a year and a half or 2 years ago, I think 2024. And we ran him to FD. Duraki fared him and killed him first stock, and I unplugged and left, and we've never played again.
That's awesome. What a legend.
He was screaming after losing to Rishi. That's what's up. Ooh, Nickel back air over in the Twitch chat. What's up, homie? It's been a minute. Okay. Swift?
I think that, look, I don't think it would be fair to put Dan in there pretty soon, but I think we got to talk about Triff. Triff got 5th at Genesis at his only event. Like, he probably has to realistically go around where we're looking.
Let me look at Crudo. Let me compare him to Crudo.
Because Crudo has a Moki win.
And then Triff has a who win.
So Triff beat 4-4 Cray, Axe, and Magi for 5th at Genesis, and then that is the only like larger tournament that he's been to this year that counts top 100, because he went to a pre-local and won it, and then he went to a Spanish tournament in Spain where he went Falco. So the EU King loss isn't real, and also I'm pretty sure it was online.
So this is I think it's correct to put Triff at like 12 or 13 for that reason. I just know he's gonna get so mad if we don't put him top 10, because he got so mad the last time after the GX2 second place. But yeah, I feel like
GX2 second is different than GX3 fifth.
Fifth, yeah.
And also,
right,
it's like
right.
in this power vacuum, it's like if Axe was in the top 10, sure, yes, Trip definitely goes up too. But in the current vacuum of results, I think Magi would be top 20, like in the top 20 range, and I'm not sure where Axe would be. So I don't think Triff would be 10 on this very Mickey power vacuum, only 2 events ranking.
Yeah. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. I have Ossify Joshman here. I don't know if they're necessarily like 13th and 14th, but they were a couple that came to mind. And I'm looking through lucky
Who do you want to
ranks
start
right
with?
now. Let's start with Ossify.
So Mr. Consistency, I'd say. He lost to Slug and Aklo at Out of the Blue for 9th, where he beat Crudo and he beat Slowking. Crudo being, a player who we have listed here, and Slowking a top 50 player. And then Genesis, he got upset in winners by your golden child, Dial M. And then in a row, beats Calvar, Curve, Aura, Preeminent, Swift, and Spark before losing Game 5 to Joshman. So I don't think he is next on this list. Like, I think he's close, but I don't think he's like 100%.
I mean, he's easily in this next batch of players up until 20, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So,
but
Justin,
I do think Joshman is going to be higher than some of the people you've listed.
Justin, who's on your list next? Like, who have we missed? Because you said you already have one going.
Maybe it's this.
I
It
have
might
Josh 9 on my list.
I was gonna say it might I might have just not looked enough at Josh's results right now.
Because Josh has a Jmook win, a Crudo win, an Ossify win. His losses are Wizzy, Ginger, Jmook, Salt. Like, this is solid. I think that this is enough to be ranked top 10.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
What were the wins again? Jmook is the big one.
Jmook, Preeminent, Crudo, Ossify. I also forgot S2J.
Yeah, I think it's probably.
Sorry. Wait. There's another event that's not on here.
Well, you said S2J, right?
S2J, not STJ. There is another event, the Salami Chud League, where he lost twice to Fiction.
Dude,
This happened last week.
really killing the name.
We're also really grasping for straws to find arguments for some of them, which I get it. It's tough to aggregate all this data.
Yeah. So at Salami Chud League, he beat Franz, Koopa Troopa, and then lost to lost to Fiction, beat Koopa Troopa again, and then lost to Fiction again.
At the Chud League.
At the
I'm
Chud
sorry,
League.
I'm not weighing Salami Chud League that high, dude. I'm sorry.
I think.
Forgive me for taking that one with a grain of salt.
Maybe Swift's a meme, and we put Joshman at 10. I think that's probably fair.
That's definitely fair.
And then it's is it Crudo has had a better year than Swift, most likely?
I think so overall.
Well, okay. Who else am I missing right now?
I mean, it just depends on how much you weigh the controller breaking. Because arguably, Swift hasn't lost at all.
That's true. That's true. He's only lost to his own technology, his own hubris, perhaps.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we do still, Icarus did still fall when he flew too close to the sun. So.
Let's think of some other people to round out the next, 6 players?
So
I have 5
Ultimate
here.
Ampharos mentioned this in chat, but Spark did win a tournament, the Eggdog House Party over Salt. So Spark not only has a tournament win over Salt, he also has I guess it's like, again, the power vacuum thing, but beat Axe, Ben, Frostbite, and Mono at Genesis X3, and then out of the blue beat Chem, Freezus, Lewis, lost to Ginger, Hbox, Ossify, and then upset by Agent at Genesis. And then has 2 wins on Salt at Eggdog House Party, and then he got second at the Meds Invitational, beating Meds and then losing to Meds twice. So I think he's in this range, but I'm not I'm not 100% sure if he's gonna be up next.
This was
Yeah, I mean,
Spark, right?
Yeah, a few of those wins sounded really good. I could see him being, top 5 off. Beating Yoshi's and Pikachu.
True.
But joking aside, he is in this range for sure.
Yeah.
I think winning, double eliminating Salt and beating. Oh, sorry. He went to Sunset Melee too, where he didn't really like he lost twice to STJ, beat Lewis and Tommy, but like getting third at a regional is pretty good.
Have we
like, for someone who's
considered that
as active as he is, he's very consistent.
You know, I'm looking and I see that Morse Code has entered Meet 177 and Meet 179 and placed first at both of those.
Very impressive.
Dude, he's never lost. Can't say that about anybody else here.
He's never lost.
True.
Wait, I just saw the Chud House thing. This is crazy.
Oh, like the Chud League? Yeah.
What an insane logo. Like
Salami knows how to run a tournament at Ledford.
Oh god, alright. Because I was gonna say well, actually STJ only has three majors, or I guess 3 tournaments listed on Lucky Stats, so probably
STJ
not.
went to Sunset Melee, STJ went to Smash Valley, and Genesis. And Genesis, let's see. So I know that STJ won STJ won Sunset Melee, beating Rap Monster twice and Spark twice. I think that alone is enough to say that STJ, like, they're probably, I would even say like probably up next in this, maybe above Triff. Genesis X3 lost to Wizzy and Cody for 13th, which is like rank 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm convinced, honestly, because
really,
there's just so few events on Triff's thing. Like, we're really heavily weighting the Genesis 5th, right?
And then Smash Valley got 7th, beating 7, and then losing to Sermaris and Chem.
Let's just throw him down there for now, and then we'll see what we do here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, we're basing Cody's results off one tournament too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like the best losers run ever.
Still dropped a set.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why Swift was. That's why Swift's up here.
You're right. Dan is the GOAT. Carry on.
He's too good, dude. If his controller didn't break, he'd be unstoppable. Also, Cody won Fart Fest 4.
True. Shoutouts to Lord Fartimore. April 1st, Slippy tournament in Alaska.
Okay. Yeah, I'm convinced on SDJ. I feel like if I'm just looking at the what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players I have on the right here. Dial M is probably towards the bottom of the top 20, or maybe he goes closer to 20 to 25. I'm not certain. I haven't pulled up his stats yet. Go ahead.
Up to what, like, I think that I'm going to say something that's not a clickable take, but I think that Dial M having the Ossify win does not put him above people like Magi or Ginger or even like Sermaris.
No, I think that's fair.
And I think that in this, like, in the power vacuum rankings, I think Dial M isn't top 20 or like in the range. Like, I think that in this, with the current results we have, I think he's I think he's like on the closer to like 30-ish. And I think that he's someone we should still look at, but I don't think he's going to be as high as a bunch of the people that we would be more conventionally seeing on the top end. Even though I think he's been having a pretty good year.
Cody #1, is that a troll? I don't think that's a troll at all. Is the message a troll? Am I getting mixed right now?
Well, he's retired, man. He hasn't played Melee all decade.
Yeah, but dude, that's so baller. You know you're
and
#1
winning Genesis
just
without
retired.
practice is crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, in all honesty, like him, that little losers run after losing to Swift so early on and then just beating literally everyone, including the rank 1 player, is like, I just don't know how he does it. It's just very impressive. Like,
it
really,
was a
really
disgusting
impressive.
run. Joking aside, like, I think that one is well deserved.
It might be like by like results of rankings. It might be as good as the Mango Pound 3 one.
Oh, it's better, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's arguably one of the. It is one of the best losers runs of all time.
Because it's the maximum. It's the maximum number of sets, and then he just clean swept basically like all the way through.
And then also, I think Cody already had a better losers run than the Mango Pound 3. Did he not?
The Big House?
I think the Big House one was also arguable for sure. But people weren't ready to have that conversation, so.
I think the Big House run, like it's easier to say now than it was when it happened, but I think the Big House run was better.
And this one?
No, than Mango Pound.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Mango had a couple of like really strong It was the Pound one, the Press Start one, and then the Evo one were like his big three. So like Cody has 3 of his own now to compare, I guess, or 2 to 3 of his own.
Cody's Big House 11 ended with him beating HBox, Amsa, Zane, Mango, and Plup twice all in a row. Like, that's crazy.
Absolutely nuts. So no, I don't think it's a troll to answer computer Sai in chat. I think like most people I think would pretty much agree, at least based on what we have right now. He's pretty easily number 1. I put Ossify here right after STJ. I feel like that's pretty fair. I'm still with you guys where I don't necessarily think Spark comes next, but I think he's probably like in this area where we've been kind of bumping Triff down to. So like, let's just throw him, I don't know, let's just throw him at 17 for now, and then we can talk about how we move that around. I mean, like, we're coming to the point where Zane is going to have to come into the discussion too, and like, realistically, what number would we actually put him at with these wins, right? Like, what you said before, Mono, how much is a Ginger win worth?
I think there's something else you could also think about too. It's a very, it might come out of nowhere, but Kadoran beat Moki at Genesis.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird.
That's
to
like
think,
his only
like,
event, though, right?
So he went to 2 events this year. He went to Genesis and he went to Sunset Melee. At Sunset Melee, he swept through winners. He beat Tommy the Puff and then got food poisoning, lost 3 out of Rap Monster and DQ'd. Then at Genesis, he beat Rish, Mojo, Moki, lost to Sunsei, beat None, and then lost to Salt.
Oh, I moved this off by accident.
So I wouldn't say he's like, I don't know if he's like 100% up next, but the fact that he has the Moki win is pretty good for someone who's like trying to get it up on the tier.
Are we already at the point where we're counting single wins though?
I feel like we're getting close, right?
I think we're getting really close to it, yeah.
Yeah, because I was about to ask you guys about your thoughts for Magi, and I feel like Magi is probably in this like next 3 to 4 player range.
Which person did Magi beat so far this year?
Magi beat Ginger also, so I'm above Zane, just in the 1-to-1. Magi
Swift.
also beat Dan, yeah. And then, yeah, those
Out
are
of the
two
blue, she
big
lost
wins.
early to Kalindi. She lost to Moki and Kalindi at Out of the Blue, and then at Genesis lost to Triff and Crudo, but let's see. She beat Ginger, Swift, and Komodo at Genesis, and then beat Henry, Lowercase Hero, and Ferocity at Out of the Blue.
Also, the person in chat who was talking about the Cody thing, don't worry. I know you just said you're not trying to be a jerk. It wasn't taken like that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, just off of the silo of Zane and Magi alone, Zane is definitely below Magi then, if we're only gonna, consider the Ginger win. Obviously, Ginger probably has to be in this discussion as well then, if we're considering it, right?
Yeah, because Ginger beat Joshman at Out of the Blue.
This number 15 hole is really what's bothering me. Like, I can't quite put... Oh, I put Ginger here twice. I can't quite put my finger on if Triff should move up, if that's enough. I feel like the more I look at Triff's resume, like just having the Genesis and then like 2 other events, the less likely I am to place Triff there. But I don't think it's
15,
Axe. I don't think it's...
I think it's probably Triff or Spark. I don't think anyone else is like... Everyone else either has like 1 win on a top 15 player and not really like a crazy placement or anything. And Spark has 2 versus Triff has the best major performance.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Like, I think that it's probably Triff, Spark, 15, 16 in some order, and then we start looking at other people.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
Right.
It gets hard. If anything, also, I think this entire thought experiment is exactly why we have an attendance requirement on SSBM rank. Because imagine if, like,
Well, it just
there
rules
are
people
100
out
people
more
with this.
easily. Yeah. I mean, the whole system is so complex too. So it's like my head's already spinning just looking at a pretty small sample size for all of this. Okay, let's move on to our next group. So here are another 6 players I have listed here, including Kadoran. Am I missing anyone, first off? That is, like, egregious that I'm missing.
I think that Aklo probably is in this tier if we're looking. Because, like, if Dialem is here for a win on Ossify, Aklo also has the Ossify win and has a none win. So even though it's not as high as, like, his previous... I guess, like, again, the vacuum of, like, where Aklo we see skill-wise, I think Aklo's still in this in contention because of the Ossify win.
Note says Rap M should be top 5. I put him top 5 on my list, and then I got talked off the ledge. But we'll see how the next few tournaments go. Ed's here. Ed has only really gone to Genesis, right? And then like one local.
He went to a regional where he won over all the upstate players, but
okay. Yeah, nothing like insane.
He beat Bing, OG Kid, and Mar.
Yeah.
Which is like, so it's not bad at all, but it's not like this is.
It's not moving him up.
Top 20, you know? Yeah.
It's like if he wasn't doing that, I'd be a bit worried.
I guess but he has wins at Genesis over Swift and Spark, and he went Game 5 with Josh, so maybe that's worth putting him in the list.
Who had wins over Swift and Spark?
Ed. Oh no, I'm looking at Ossifice. Jeez, holy shit. Sorry.
I was like, wait,
just completely closed the tab by accident.
It's all good.
Yeah, my bad.
Ed got 17th at Genesis. He beat
Goody. He beat Australia and Kilmer.
Oh, okay.
And RNG,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know if
Australia.
I put him in the list then. Yeah. Okay, 17. I'm between
This is tough.
Magi, I think, is one option, or like 17 to 20, I think, is probably between like Magi, Kadoran for the reasons you gave me, Justin. What are Aklo's big wins?
Ossify, none.
Ossify, none. And then Axe hasn't had a ton either, at least from.
I don't think he's up next, but I think we're getting closer to Meds being on the list. Yeah.
I mean, we're coming up to like the 17th placers at Genesis, which is
like Meds got 17th Genesis, beating lowercase hero KJH, maybe lost to Goody and SDJ, beat Spark twice. Like, I don't think Meds is next, but I think we're like rounding out 25 and he'll be there.
What's up, Wustunes? This is wild. Why is it wild? Because we're ranking if Fortnite's overrated. Dial M should be top 20. Axe is top 25. I think that's pretty safe. Also, Floop Dupe, can you say hi to me? I'm a Kirby main. Hello. Zane and no one else got 17th at Genesis. Yeah. Where are we putting E-Poodle in this? Not top 25.
You scroll up, dude. He's at the top.
Also, this might... I know we kind of moved past it already. I don't think we really talked about it too much. I actually have Salt 10.
Really? Why?
Yeah. So... Lost to HBox and Cody, wins on Triff, Rap Monster, and Josh, and Kadoran, which are all good, but I felt that Josh, Moki, Rap Monster, and Josh, Moki, Rap Monster all had higher peak wins or beat better people.
We'll come back to that. We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah. I don't know, we just didn't really talk about it too much, but it's like Josh beat J-Mook, Rap beat Slug, Moki beat HBox, which Salt and anyway. Well,
yeah, but also Salt's losses are Cody and HBox, and Moki lost to Kadoran.
This is true.
Right.
I think it's fair. I think it's like just worth talking about.
Right.
And
Moki
also,
lost to Kadoran. Students had lost to Venison. Rap Monster had lost to Zasa.
Yes.
Also, Wustunes, I don't know if you joined later, but we're preempting this by saying that most of the rankings right now are kind of time capsuled and in a vacuum, which is why we have Zane on the side here and not anywhere else. Like, all three of us in the call are in agreement that Zane probably finishes the year at top 5 unless something crazy happens. But just right now, the fact that his resume offline consists of a Ginger win, I feel like it's pretty impossible to justify him.
You could add the Rap Monster Slayers to this. So you have Bobby with the 2 Rap Monster wins and Zasa with the 2 Rap Monster wins.
Yeah, but what else? I don't think that let's lock in 17 to 20 and then go from there. I think it's probably some order of what, like Magi, Kadoran, Aklo, Axe.
But would
Zane
be on
Zane.
here in the same? Yeah.
Yeah, Zane's probably like at the bottom with the Ginger win, and then Magi is definitely above. So like, I'm just placing, but I'm not blocking. But like, let's say it's something like Magi has to be at least one above because Ginger win plus one other win, right?
Well, I feel like at this point we gotta rank Ginger. If Ginger is the Zane win, then Ginger's also gotta be
like
higher.
The litmus test for where Magi and Zane go.
Because Ginger also has the Josh win.
What about Fiction? Right, like his only losses are really Moki and then Frostbite. But then at what was it, Salami's Delicatessen or whatever, he beat Josh Man twice.
He also lost to who was it? Not Kohensky, the other Fox player who's like PR there, but isn't top 100. The name is escaping me at the moment. I'll look.
I'm so stun locked because I'm looking through. Okay, yeah, but I don't think Fiction has any like, we're not comparing Fiction to any like Ginger wins, right? Like, what's his best win?
Josh Man.
From what?
Which Ginger's best win is also Josh Man.
So it's like Salami's Trap House, dude.
I'm sorry, I'm so stun locked at one of the McLeod Melee's 51 has a 3-0 win over Linus Sex Tips, which is absolutely insane. Wait, he goes to so many locals. I can't even find Salami's Pizzeria.
It's
or
funny
whatever.
because the Salami thing it's not on because it was on Challenge.
Oh, it's not even recorded.
It's
okay.
not even on.
I mean, that's the sign of a really good
That's
tournament.
a sign of a gamer, dude. Yeah, Fiction is going to a million regionals and winning most or all of them is the thing.
I was kidding, for the record. I don't think Fiction is in the conversation.
I mean, he's always such a weird anomaly to rank because it's like, man, how do you reasonably place someone who wins like every single week at a local with like pretty good talent and then has like solid enough wins to maybe talk about it? But
he was ranked like 7th or something on the Lucky Stats ELO ranking last year because he was just like farming SoCal locals in the East Coast West Coast crew battles. Fiction went in. Like, when Fiction went in, a bunch of the people in the crowd just started, like, bowing down and yelling, "All hail Fiction!" Like the SpongeBob movie.
Okay, I'm moving Zane one spot to ask the question, should Dial M be at number 20? Because of the Ossify win, right? So we're ranking an Ossify win, obviously, I think, because he's ranked higher than probably Ginger.
Yeah. But by that logic, you'd probably have to rank Aklo above Dial M2 because Aklo also has an Ossify win and also like has Ossify and none.
Yeah, which means there's kind of like a Kadoran-shaped hole where a Magi is, right?
Yeah. And also Dial M has a handful of losses too, like 2 losses to Rish at a Kansas regional, and then at Out of the Blue, I think got 33rd, losing to Fred Melee, who is I think top 25 in Europe.
Yeah, who is Fred Melee?
So Fred Melee is a Puff player. So okay, here's some crazy lore. Fred Melee is a UK Puff player. If you talk to him, you will note his lack of a British accent because he's not from the UK. I'm pretty sure he's from DC. And last year, he seemingly out of nowhere beat Moff at Patchwork in Puff Ices. And then he has like a handful of other like top 100 level wins, like, but isn't top 100. He wasn't on the ballot or anything. And then at Out of the Blue, he beat Fred Melee game 5. Or sorry, he beat Dial M game 5 for 33rd.
So you're saying Fred Melee should be ranked above Zane?
I am, depending on where you have Dial M ranked, there is an argument to be made.
Let's leave him at 20 for now and round out our last few players, because I mean I feel like the players that we're talking about are probably correct, and then maybe we do a little reshuffling if we need to. Speaking of, actually, as the Ice Climber Extraordinaire, Moff hasn't entered a major this year, right?
No, Moff's been like busy with life stuff. She entered a couple of regionals and hasn't done the great. Like, she's winning the regionals, losing a stray set here or there, but she hasn't really gotten like any of those like really big juicy wins that get her ranked in the top 30. So I don't think she would be here right now, but also she hasn't really gone to stuff. So
yeah,
like,
I'm trying to think.
She went to I'm trying to find the name of it, but like, she went to a Midwest regional, bowled over. That's it. She beat Trail, Pleba, and Danny Phantom twice, and also lost to Danny Phantom in winners finals. And then I think that's it. I think that might just be it.
This isn't where I'm going to place them for what it's worth, but there is one player left that would round out our 25th with the lineup that we have so far. So I'm just trying to rack my brain of who I'm thinking.
You could argue like potentially Nikki, in that Nikki. I mean, it's kind of weird because Nikki also hasn't entered a US event.
Yeah.
But he won SAP over Max and Jamie, which is like, this winning a tournament is pretty, like winning a regional is pretty good. You could argue 404 Craze here because he has a slug win and he beat a couple of people who'd probably be in like the 30 range, like Day Tripper.
Legit, I kind of like that. I don't know, Mono. Do you have any picks?
Put Arthur on there, man. Fucking.
Let's go, Arthur.
Why not?
Don't say why not, but I'm saying like.
Well,
dude, he's good.
I'm sorry, I didn't know we were holding this to like a rigorous standard here.
We're not, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like the 24 players we had so far are probably safe right now, as like in some order these are the top 24 players. So the 25th one is the one I'm kind of like not so
who
sure
else
about
is
yet.
Casey? Is my other big outlier here.
If you want a crazy take, a crazy clickable take, right? We have Ginger and Magi ranked as the top 2 Falcos. Ginger off of a Joshman win and Magi off of beating Ginger. I feel like 404 Cray.
Oh, he has better wins. You're right.
For beating Slug, who is a better win. I think 404 Cray is the best Falco in the world.
I think he's really good.
I think he's really good too. But I think also by this ranking, I think a Slug win is more valuable than a Josh win. I would even argue that 404 Cray might be 16, maybe even 15.
I'm into it.
That's crazy.
Hey man, in for a penny.
Is this where we just start really moving some things around now?
404 Cray, the best Falco in the world. At Genesis, lost to Triff and Maybe for 33rd. Admittedly, not the greatest performance, but losing to Triff, who is, we were ranked 16 right now. Won a monthly Melee at Recess over Ad1 and Mop Money. Beating Ad1 twice, then beat Mop Money. Super Fusion beat Day Tripper twice, Mott Money, and Slug and Juicebox and Fred Melee. Dial M Slayer, losing twice to Slug.
What's Kilmer's results looking like?
Kem has a win on SDJ.
No, Kilmer, sorry.
Oh, Kilmer. Only went to Genesis, has been to nothing else, and beat, I want to say it was Koopa Troopa?
That guy's good too, man. He had a good run.
Maybe beat Fizzwiggle. 404 Cray lost to None and Meds. That's the only tournament.
I'm pulling up Cray's stuff. I think I'm convinced. Do we just knock everyone down by 1?
I think we knock everyone down by 1.
Holy shit.
Make way for
dude.
Jersey, baby.
No bias, no bias.
No bias at all. No bias whatsoever.
Are you guys just making my ranking worse? This is crazy.
Well, he has a slug win. We have slug
wins. Well, it was bad before we put anything on
that. Don't do that.
It was bad before you had to go live today. Like that's just.
I think in a
14
world Dial M 21st off of beating Ossify, we have to rank 4 for Cray High for beating Slug.
Yeah, but Rap has two slug wins. So if we double, well, actually he's ranked perfectly then. If we just have 404 Cray's ranking, we put him exactly at 7th.
It makes perfect sense.
This is the slug win rating. Are we happy with this? I'm still like not fully convinced about. Well, okay, like this is arguable. Like Jmook over Slug definitely is arguable, I guess.
I feel like I feel like the Rap M Slayers, as in like Zasa and Bobby, should probably be over Dial M, Zanax, and
and Dial M, Zane, and Mac are an Axe. Because like we're ranking Dial M there off of the Ossify win, and those people have wins, like multiple wins on Rat Monster.
I think he's right. I think put Zane cleanly at 25.
I think Zane, I think that you could have the screenshot of Bobby Big Balls or Chicken Man, like 3 spots over Zane, and that's your thumbnail. But also, based off the results, beating Rat Monster twice is something that Zane has not done.
Can we just put Chicken Man to rest? Like,
I'm not putting him in this ranking, to be fair. So,
why not?
I don't know. What are his results? I don't even watch what he does.
2 wins.
He went to Bare
won a
Necessities?
tournament over Rat Monster, double eliminating him, and also beat Craig.
Wait, what tournament was that?
Whorehouse.
I'm not doing that,
I
dude.
swear it's called the Whorehouse.
Dude, fuck off.
I'm
not doing that.
It's at Jorge's house. Your beloved commentator
not.
Jorge. So he
Absolutely
beat Rat
not.
Monster. If we're counting Fiction's wins at the Salami Chug,
We're not
I think we
counting
should
that.
Count Bobby's wins at the Whorehouse.
Oh, you're such a troll, dude. Oh my god.
And like,
What
who?
they're called?
It's.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's
all
got
right.
good
Somebody,
results,
I
man.
need someone to clip that because that's going straight to Jazara to make a dumb fucking YouTube short. God damn it. Wait, you own me. That's actually crazy. Holy shit.
Oh my god. This reminds me of what year was it? In 2022, JJM beat Slug at a local, like a pre-local, when pre-local used to count. He beat Slug at a pre-local called Chef Rob's Pre-Function Penis, and that was listed on the
Good
SSBN
God.
rank like ballot sheet.
What is wrong with people?
Hey, dude, not
Why did
everything's esports, man.
It's not about. Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
I hate that like it's not even like the esports thing. It's like when we make the graphics, like we paid someone to put that on a graphic. It's like,
I'm with you, man. I think that there's like a time and a place, and that place probably isn't like end of year rankings.
this is a good list, says Note. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm not fully convinced though of a couple of these, but I don't know.
All right, which ones are stressing you out, Walter?
What is stressing me? I mean, like the usual suspects of probably like the 16 to end range is just like it's so granular at that point. I guess like I wasn't enough of a ball knower about Kadoran. I guess I did know that he was at Sunset Melee because I did 25 Rat Monster videos, and there's another one coming tomorrow. But
if we're ranking the people like under 17, 16 off of one stray win, I think the Kadoran stray win is better than all of the other people under Triff stray wins.
interesting.
Well, because like Kadoran has a Moki win.
Yeah, I suppose that is better. Well, because what? Dial M's is Ossify, Magi's is Ginger.
Aklos is also Ossify.
Yeah, that's fair. And that, well, is Triff ranked too high in general then? Because the
Dude, he got 5th.
yeah,
fifth
that's
at
so
Genesis.
good. You're right.
Like, I agree he didn't beat anybody to get there, but he did get 5th.
Well, he beat the best Falco in the world, and then
true.
I guess
Yeah,
by
how are you
this
putting-
ranking,
How are you putting Triff below 404 Cray when you outplaced him and got the win?
is that
4-4 Cray beats Slug, which is something that Triff has not done this year.
Yeah.
And all like I mean, just gonna say it, but like if Triff plays Slug, Icy's Nation's in shambles. Like I love Slug, but that's hard. But
Why
4-4
is
Cray's
Zane
done
so
it.
low? Zane's so low because right now offline his only win is Ginger. What?
It's funny, like,
Wait,
there's
where were
someone
you
in the
thinking of
chat
putting?
said you have to consider this as a prediction, and therefore does not have to be entirely based off current results, which is funny because this is actually entirely based off of current results.
I think
and
this
not
is
predicting the
it's
future.
I misled the audience by titling this ranking predictions because it's
Oh.
absolutely not my predictions. This is just like where I think they would be right now. But
All right. Should we do a real quick vibes just for honesty?
Yeah. We want to do a vibes column. Fine.
All right. Vibes column.
Hang on.
One.
Let me move Kadoran. Where did you want above Triff?
I think
right?
Kadoran's above Ginger at the very least.
I think he's above Triff too, to be honest.
I could see it.
Actually, no. You're right.
And then, up to you what you want to do, but there's people with like higher wins than Ossify right now. Like Surmaris and Chem both have SJ wins. Zasa and Bobby both have Rat Monster wins. Venison has a Sunsei win.
Yeah. I'm fine to lock it. Let's do that. Let's go vibes. Let's vibes.
All right. Number one, I think we can still agree it's Jerry. How dare you?
All right, keep going. Don't stop cooking, dude.
All right, number two is Zan Nagme. And then number three.
Are we calling him Jerry now?
Number three, Hugh Slug Donegal Ice Climbers Aficionado. That's right.
Thanks
Slug
for the follow,
Vibe rank 3.
Creator. I appreciate it.
That's right.
Nah, dude, come on.
It's
Come on.
It's definitely Jamu.
On 3 over Wizzy?
I think that. Okay, this is my crazy take. I actually think that it is Jmook 3. If you look up until Out of the Blue, his last like 4 months up until Out of the Blue were double emitting Zayn Invitational, having the crazy Riptide run, getting second at Genesis. Like, that's really good vibes. Yes, Wizrobe won Out of the Blue. I think that he will definitely be top. I think he will be top 5 end of year. I think that Jmook wins a major this year.
Yeah, I probably agree.
I think that if you want to vibes Wizzy over Jmook, I think that's fair too. I think that they're pretty close.
No, I think I vibes Wizzy under like.
I put him a little lower. Yeah.
Yeah. If we're just vibesing, I still think Juan's over Jake too.
Dang.
I love Quan. I'm like Quan's biggest fan.
No, you're right. You're right. I said it and I rescind it. I think Juan's 4.
For vibes?
Who else would it be?
He did beat Zayn. He
the
beat Zayn and
Rapster.
Moki.
He did beat Zayn and Moki. Are you thinking the Rapster?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, I think I'd still put Rat Monster 5, but.
I mean, he did beat Zayn and Cody. He beat Cody
Slug
online.
Is
That's
like
good
super
vibes.
far down. Yeah, you're right.
I think Slug's still top 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Even with the vibes rank.
You know what? Put Rat Monster over Hungry Box.
I don't know. I don't know.
They tied at Genesis. That did happen.
That's true.
Yeah, which one of them beat Cody online? You know.
That's true. I have a 20-minute video about it that I'm not allowed to publish. That I'm publishing tomorrow.
After that, I think it's vibes-wise. I think it's probably still Moki.
Oh no, my text is messed up.
Yeah, I think that it's the usual suspects next, like Moki, Sunsei.
Moki, Josh, man.
My vibe is that I think that Slug's over Josh Man right now.
Moki.
You want to do Moki Slug, Josh, man?
I think it's Moki, Sunsei, Slug, Josh Man.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm into it. I like Miles.
And then Salt, probably. I think Miles is gonna have a great year. I genuinely like. I don't think we're gonna be seeing Slug in grand finals of every major. I think he's gonna be in multiple top 8s this year, though. I have a lot of I have a lot of respect for Slug as a player.
Can I ask a stupid question? Really what are our like the parameters around these vibes? Like where we think they're gonna go based on vibes, or
100%,
or where we think they are right now based on
just
vibes?
how good do you think they are right now in a vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. Yeah,
if you had to run 100 tournaments right now,
we did miss out
read
Wizzy.
the results of that.
You're right.
You know who's placing?
Like I think Wiz is above Rap.
Yeah, you know what breaks my heart is I think for the thumbnail I have to have Rap Monster top 5, but I think he's probably closer to like 10.
For sure, he has a major Falcon problem, and I think that Puff also is a horrendous for him.
I think the hardest thing for him is like the top 5. Like Zayn right now is a good draw. I think all of the top 5 are bad draws for him.
No, I think that Cody's a good draw. I think that Moki's probably a good draw. I think Josh.
Well, like
man.
of the people above him on the vibe rank, like H-Box is a horrible draw. J-Mook's not a good draw. I think
J-Mook's a fine draw, low-key.
I think J-Mook's pretty fine. Also, have we even seen them play?
They played at Full Bloom last year, where Rap Monster lost Game 5 last stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Full Bloom, and also like, come on, Sheik players have a long history of saying they win the Luigi matchup and then losing it.
It's an interesting one for sure. I think the Plumbers, I don't like playing against Sheik, but it's not an impossible matchup.
Yeah.
But also, like, you know, like he got 30'd by DZ at Full Bloom last year. Like, there are still weird matchups for Rap Monster.
Yeah.
Where's
I think
Cody
Axe
on Vibes list?
is pretty good,
at the
though.
very top, man. There he is.
Like, he's kind of low on the player list, but I think Axe is still pretty high vibes. Like I think he's gonna do well.
100%. Yeah.
I would put Axe at like top 15 in vibes.
I think like Axe is pretty soon. I think Ginger's not too far past this. I think Loki Swift is actually vibes wise not too far past this.
I think Nicky's in this.
I was
on the player list.
Well, you talked to Dan a lot, right? Like, is he entering more often? Like, is he gonna go to majors?
and grinding like he has no other hobbies or motivations in life. Like it's scary. And people forget that right before Dan stopped competing for a couple of years, he was beating, you know, pretty consistently Magi and Josh Man and like Ballnewers knew that there was a good chance that Swift beat Cody Schwab at Genesis. That was not surprising to me at all.
Yeah, you're right.
He infamously, when Zayn would fly him out to tournaments to get Axe practice.
Oh, what about Salt? Salt's probably in the top 10
I think
mix,
Salt's in this range.
right?
I think Salt.
100%.
Like here.
Salt's above Swift. Like I'm glazing my friend, but like to a point.
Salt,
I think Salt, Axe, Nikki, and Triff. I feel
Nikki,
like you're
Triff.
on Nikki.
I agree. No, Nikki's around here.
He's going to Battle of BC. He's going to Altitude Sickness.
Lod's around here if he still exists.
He hasn't entered at all.
I don't know if he's entering
year.
though this year.
Yeah, I don't think he hasn't entered anything this year, right?
Ginger's around here.
Wait, we need what? Swift.
Swift's lower.
Yeah.
I think Swift's a little lower, but I think he's like in the
Ossify's
top
probably
20.
here, right?
Ossify's definitely in this range.
Yeah. I would put Magi, Ossify, Ginger all above Spark, all above Swift.
I think Spark's been having a very good year too. Like he has like ebbs and flows, and I think he's in a good state right now.
Magi, Swift. Who are we thinking of now? Ginger.
Yeah, I think Ginger's around here. Aklo. Don't forget Aklo.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna give a crazy take. I think Sermaris is up here. He
Really?
never enters enough to be up here, but like if you look at his major performances in the last literal 4 years, he just like goes god mode at everything he enters.
Yep, Sermaris and Meds, that's their story.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I move Nikki.
Like,
well, what about these three? Nikki, Triff,
if you just
Ossify?
look at the results, like Sermaris at Supernova last year beat Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Riptide beat Zuppy.
Okay, go
Full
on.
Bloom beat Mango and Salt.
All right. Let's
Like
throw him here for now.
he just does well, but probably like lower, like on the lower end. I just think that guy's really good. He beat SDJ at Smash Valley. Like that's crazy.
No, I'm 100% with you. Like playing Sermaris, I completely agree.
That guy is like that guy's crazy good.
Is Nikki above Triff Ossify by vibes?
I think it's
maybe.
I think it's interesting because like
I think Nikki has a better chance at beating like the top end than Triff does, but I think Triff will like decimate the mid end, whereas Nikki could struggle versus some of the people.
Okay. All right. I'm fine to leave it for now.
And because of that, I put Nikki higher because I think Nikki has a better chance of beating like Cody, Zayn, Jmook than Triff does.
Sure. Okay. Who am I missing? We went Magi. Maybe. Well, is Dial M making top 25 on vibes?
We already missed somebody big. We missed Kyle.
Oh, you're
Kyle,
right.
Yeah,
you're right. That's probably
Kyle,
above
I think
Axe,
is in
right?
the
Yeah.
Axe Nikki Triff range.
Yeah, the more we knock it down, I feel like Dial M falls
Dial
out
M's not in this
of
conversation,
range.
though.
I don't think
Well, he
Dial
is
M's in
right
this
now,
conversation
but
right
yeah,
now.
let's see if he
like,
beats
this
Jmook
conversation. I think
again.
there's a lot of people who like are on the totem pole before Dial M is. As much as I think he's a good player.
Yeah, dude, anybody can get camped out, top platform camp by a DK on box once in a while.
man.
But it doesn't mean that he's top 25 in the world.
All right, man.
I think Moff none are here in the vibes list.
Okay.
Like,
Kadoran,
they're
is
going to
Kadoran
be
going to
good
keep
people this
entering?
year. I don't think he is. I
So
think he's gonna
he
enter
falls
stuff
out.
seldom, but I don't think he's gonna be like traveling and stuff. Like he'll probably enter. He's gonna enter Pat's house. He's gonna enter more of like the salami events, but like. Actually, he didn't enter this salami event. I don't think he's gonna be active.
All right. Do we have the 404 Cray vibes fall off, or does he stick strong?
I just don't think he's gonna travel.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like-
on vibes, Arthur's up there. I think he's probably around. Like that, he and Dial M are a little bit lower, but still
Sure.
very solid.
Yeah,
It's
my
about
personal thing
vibes,
with Arthur
Emily.
is I think that if he traveled as much as all of these people did, I think he would be vibes here. Like I think, heart of hearts, like gun to head, not even biased. I think that he is really, really good. I don't think he's ever gonna travel to the level of the top players do because he has like a job and a life and stuff.
I also just feel like Arthur is so hot and cold. Like every year he has one incredible tournament, but it's not. And maybe it's just a consequence of playing Falco, but it's not like he's stacking things together in the same way. But maybe
We
also
missed,
that's just because he doesn't travel.
like-
We
Like
missed
for the
STJ, by
uninformed,
way.
last year 404 beat at Creed he beat Aklo, Slug, and Jmook all in a row to get second, and then at Collision he beat Salt. Like those two tournaments alone are like crazy good for a player that most people don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Is STJ going above some of these?
Johnny
SDJ.
on vibes.
On vibes? No? You don't think so?
So
All right.
I say this with I'm just speaking of with the objectivity of what data is being presented in front of me. Eggdog released a top 100 anonymous poll at the end of last year,
Okay.
and they polled a bunch of top 100, like they polled every single top 100 player and every single non-top, like every single top 100 and every single ballot player. And on the results of that list, STJ was voted overwhelmingly the most overrated top 100 player by their fellow top 100 players.
Dang. That's crazy.
I did not vote STJ as this. I'm just saying that like this is what the results say. And that poll is public too. Like I'll even post it if you want to like link your chat to it if people want to see it. I think it's pretty interesting, actually.
Some of the results in there are
crazy.
crazy.
Mm.
Like not crazy actually. I think most things make a lot of sense, but interesting to see it compiled though.
Yeah.
Eggdog Esports top 100 player. Oh, is this the Google Doc? I have to look? I guess.
Yeah, there's a Google Doc and it's kind of hard to read. So on the Reddit thread, the top
We'll just do
response, the person just put it through Claude, and then it's like readable.
Readable.
Yeah. I think
Favorite
it's
top
interesting. I
100
mean, some of them are
eligible
like kind of
player.
memes, but I think there are some interesting results there.
Interesting. Yeah. Dang, Rap Monster got overrated votes too. That's nuts.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I mean,
it's so interesting.
Evil
so did
data.
I, so like people don't know anything, man.
That's crazy.
that-
Someone voted you for that. Who voted
I did.
Zane?
Wait, you got a vote, Mono?
For being overrated, yeah.
Dang.
OG
Sucks.
Kid got 4.
Yeah, but people think I'm top 100, so you know it's
It was me. I overrated you.
Who voted Zayn? Cody's burner?
Holy moly.
Like, who's voting Zayn as the most overrated top 100 player? That's crazy.
Who are my last two vibe slots? If we're keeping Sirmiris at 25. OG Kid?
E-Poodle.
Don't, never.
Don't.
He will. Eli will never make my rankings.
Morse code.
It's like we usually see Amza here, but we know he's not entering. So
Right.
Yeah.
vibes
No,
wise,
leave
he's
him
not
off.
gonna be on the list.
Morse.
Chem?
It could be Panda maybe.
Does nobody think Morse code, or is that just me?
Well,
I just
he
don't think
hasn't
he's gonna
gone
enter
anything
enough.
this year.
Same with like like I
Right?
think Junebug is a good enough player to make it here. I just don't think he's gonna enter enough.
Well, I think
Agreed.
June's just done, isn't he? Or is
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
He's
commentating.
going to altitude sickness.
Yeah. I mean, Morse
Is he
has
entering
only
or
done.
just doing comms?
I don't know.
I think he's only doing comms, but I could be wrong.
I
But
would
Morse has
imagine.
only done 2 locals in Ann Arbor in January, one in January, one in February. Like, I just feel like he's probably not entering a lot. But then again, that's what he did like every other year when he got.
June is only entered in doubles at altitude.
Shepard Lima.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Will he enter enough to get top 20? Like, he's a good enough player to do it, but will he enter enough to get there?
That I don't know.
It's
But
just so hard.
we'll keep him there for the memes.
Oh, wait.
Moth.
Wait.
We have Panda
Aura?
was one. Aura was one I was thinking of, but Aura hasn't entered since I guess went to.
Well, he
a bunch
entered
of
Genesis.
Asses,
He entered Genesis and got 30-30, lost to Ossify and Rat Monster, which is that's just a brutal bracket.
but yeah.
At Eggdog House Party, he beat Daki, Graves, Daki again, and lost to Salt and Zoe. So,
I'm
and then
I'm
there was
down.
another house party. I think Aura's like, I don't know if Aura's like in this, but like, also Aura's going to Full House, and there's a lot of opportunities for him to play against a bunch of like the top end players.
Yeah, we might have to revisit our vibes list after Full House
After
happens.
Full House, after Dark Gen X wins Full House,
Ooh.
dropping 0 games.
He will not only be at Full House, he will be winning Full House.
Exactly. No one's gonna
Crazy.
stop me.
It's gonna be exciting,
Crazy
man.
stuff. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I forgot it's next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit!
would
I'm
like
fired.
to watch party that, but I probably can't, unfortunately.
Right, because you're going to Brawlhalla.
I am. But maybe I can do both. Who knows? Figure it out. Maybe I'll just give my stream key to you, Mono. You can stream from my channel.
Yeah, because I'm not going there either. Just gonna hang out and we'll see.
I can
Do
put
I-
a GoPro on my head and POV stream for you.
Do I
That'd be
think
great,
Zayn
man.
will actually end up this low on the official ranking? No. I mean, the vibes is kind of where we imagine Zayn will be. But again, like just off of the fact that the offline resume is so thin, like it just does not hold up. And that's kind of where we were at right now. So, well, I'm gonna move this over. Zayn will be even lower. That's fucking evil. Who said that?
At Rat Monster 1227 says that.
That's what they won't tell you. Zayn will be even lower. Actually unhinged. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I'm happy with this. You guys wanna chat about anything else, or you wanna be done?
I mean, I think it's a great list, man. I don't know what else I have to add.
You're
I
gonna ship this. This might be the end of the year top 100. It kinda,
I
looks
can't
perfect to me.
tell when you guys are just being dickheads or what.
You just assume.
I just assume it's always happening.
I think my only thing is like this is like obviously gonna be like this is for
It's gonna
someone
be so
who is
different,
not
yeah.
like yeah. I just do have one prediction that I'm sure you'll be able to clip when it ends up happening. I think that Young Neil is gonna end top 50 this year.
Dude, I just pulled a clip from him today for the video that I'm editing tomorrow, but it was the Set versus Maelstrom, where Maelstrom just launches himself out of the chair. So yeah, that's a fun take. I like that.
Yeah, because like if you look at his results, at Whorehouse, he beat Daytripper 3-0. But like he lost the tournament that shall not be named. He 3-0'd Daytripper, which is like that's a really good result. And then at Blank Space, he beat Kevbot, Jude, Dawson, and Marcus Athena all in a row to get second. Like, and then at Bare Necessities, he didn't really do great at Bare Necessities, but like having a 3-0 on Daytripper plus wins on Kevbot, Jude, Dawson, MXA this early on, having another MXA win, I just think that's really good. And then at Blank Space, last weekend beat Kevbot again. Like,
okay.
Last year,
where do you think he would land? Like just like like 50 to 100 range, probably easily.
Right now, like if the rankings, like I think that if there was a summer ranking, he would be in like a spot similar to like myself or Lexor or Rocket, where it's like a player who gets summer rank top 50 and then like falls off a little bit towards the end. But I just think that when the August ranks come out, I will be very shocked if he's not there.
I like it.
It's a good prediction.
I'm happy for him. He's a grinder. I like how he plays too. Very, very, very like neutral heavy Fox, not like a super crazy button masher, but he thinks when he plays the game, and I really appreciate that.
Mono, any hot takes from you?
I think that we should maybe wait for a couple more tournaments to happen and reconvene.
Listen, I'm not gonna disagree that making a player ranking off of 2 tournaments is premature.
All right, so we'll wait for another 2 tournaments to happen. We'll slot it in sometime in October.
Wait,
and
this is a good
come
thing.
Back and...
We do it's the every 2 tournaments ranking.
Yeah. Also known as the semi-annual ranking.
Yeah. Don't do that. That's fucked up, dude. Oh man. All right. I feel like I've dragged you guys on for long enough. Thanks for hanging out with me. Anything you want to say to the people at home before I wrap this up?
You want to go first?
I got nothing, man. You take it.
Thanks for having us on. I really enjoyed this. It was a good time. I love talking about Melee and numbers and rankings. Make sure to support your locals, support the Walt channel, support Mono's videos. I'm in job mode, so I'm not doing shit. But I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you at Full House, where I win the tournament or take 0 games.
Root for Justin. Also, I might be doing more like talking head stuff like this in the future. So obviously, the 2 of you are always welcome to be a part of that. I would love that a lot, and it would make my life a lot easier because I just ramble a lot when I'm doing this solo, and I still really don't know what I'm doing when I stream. But yeah.
No, and anytime, man. It's been fun. I think that covers it then.
Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm going to wrap up on the stream, but I will shoot you guys a message later.
All right. Peace.
See you guys.
See ya.
All right. That's that. What do we think? Did we do a hi YouTube already for everyone who's been in here? You want to do that right now? Let me change my scene. Let me do it real quick. Give me a hi YouTube, even though all the messages are here. Zane on the top and the bottom is so peak. Yeah, it's insane. Pipsqueak rank, but sophisticated, actually. How many more tournaments between now and the rankings? So yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Currently listed on the Liquipedia, there are only, like 4 other tournaments, I think, right now. And then that doesn't include like Gommel, Battle of BC, depending on if CEO makes the list, and some others that, depending on whatever. Oh, I'm giving an explanation while you guys are hi YouTubing me. Let's go. Yeah, guys. I'll hang out just right here for a couple more minutes if you guys have anything else you want to chat about. Otherwise, for some quick updates before I sign off, I posted on Community tab today New video is going to drop tomorrow afternoon, most likely. I still have to kind of finish it tonight, so I'll probably do that right after I finish this. After that, I'll have another video next week, and the next week, and the next week, and the next week. You guys already know what that's like. A couple cool opportunities have come up. Like I said, I can't like fully disclose them right now, but there will probably be something coming your way early next week, I would guess. Hi YouTube, I'm on Twitch now. Love that. Floop Doop, what's up? Kirby Player, how are you? But yeah, a couple very cool announcements. So yeah, tomorrow, video on Turn Down for Walt. Friday, video on FlyQuest will be dropping. It's another really fun one. Again, these are topics that I can't really cover on my main channel, so it works out that FlyQuest wants to work with me, and we can talk about some cool things about the esports industry and things like that. Do I support trans people? Yes, I do. Do I edit my own videos? A good chunk of them, I do. I did start hiring help to satisfy the weekly upload demand as of this year. But I would say like every Luigi video that has come on the channel is edited by me. And every editor is also credited in all of my videos. So you can check either in the description, if someone else edited it, it'll be there, or at the end of the videos too, the credits that roll show who was editing it. But yeah. We almost got through the entire Pokemon and Chill mix, lo-fi, no copyright music mix free DMCA in one stream sitting, which means I planned this almost perfectly. Clowns plural, more Rivals of Aether 2 content. Are you the person that tagged me on something? I don't really go on Twitter, but I got tagged on something, I think for Wisely's event. But yeah, I would like to do more Rival stuff. I still haven't played Slade yet, so I want to try him out. I hear that Galvin's pretty good, so I want to try him out. When's the next Luigi video? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, as soon as this video's done and I get approved on my sponsor, which will hopefully be tonight. At least that's my plan. But yeah, guys, plan for more of these streams. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and kind of, you know, taking part in this. I am always shocked that as many people as we get watch me talk about stuff like this, because it's kind of silly, but you know, I appreciate it nonetheless. It's cool that you guys are this supportive, and hopefully if I stream more, we can get the stream rolling a little bit higher quality. I'm still looking for someone who can help me out with the like notifications and just like general stream overlays, displays, and things of that nature too. So if you guys know any, feel free to let me know over in my Discord, or just shoot me a DM or something like that. And on that note, I will do the thing that I always do at the end of these streams and say, join my Discord. Here's a link. Go join it right now. And go talk in there, because sometimes I just say good morning every single day and then no one answers. Blanc, I know you're in there. I see you there all the time. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I was way over time in terms of what I thought my stream editor would be cutting down, so I want to make his life easier and try to make not a super long video out of him. Hopefully you can cut this down to like 30 or 40 minutes or whatever. Will you ever do a video about Smash Remix? Maybe. Maybe at some point. We'll have to see. But I'm going to call it right here, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. One last look at our Melee Summer 2026. I guess I shouldn't call it predictions, but just based on how things are going right now. There you go. This way? Yeah, there it is. Joined, I'll say good morning, Walt, don't fret. Appreciate that. And there you go, guys. Alright, we'll be back for another stream soon. Probably next weekend. NYC Melee, don't do this to me right now. I was about to stop. I was did the stream just end? Hang on. I was gonna go to you. Did your tournament just end? Can't hear you, so get... Wait. I'm messaging you. I guess that's something we have to talk about, right? Can you do raids on YouTube? No, right? So this is only for the Twitch people. Yeah, all right. Listen, I'm stopping. We're gonna the people who are over on Twitch, we're gonna raid NYC Melee. So how do I do that? Do I do it on dashboard? I don't even remember. Or is it /raid? Oh, yeah. All right, we're doing it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.